It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Sky Sox. Number 37 makes his big league debut right after this. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think they have to be hoping that Dee Gordon starts to turn it around. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Our temperature hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll come in here at 263. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 home.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 3-1 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Dan Vogelbach is next. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Haniger, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 1. To third. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. George Kirby, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Cory Dickerson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To Gordon for one. On to first to complete the double play. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Smith, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with two outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set. The 2-2. Popped up. Gordon is under it. And that's the third out. standing in, Carlos Gonzales. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Gonzales, commonly known as Cargo. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
In now, Austin Nola, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's 1-1. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Tim Tebow, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Kirby is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, Dee Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The second baseman, Delino.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Tebow, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And there are runners at the corners now. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. And he pops it up. Gonzales on the run. And no one will track it down. The 2-1 on its way. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on two hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Moore, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Into the box now, Tim Lopes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. The 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now the 2-1 is strike two, swinging. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watch watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And here's the speedster Dee Gordon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Malik Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bat Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Yastrzemski. He singled his last time up. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Cory Dickerson. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Popped him up. To Shields will wait on it. One gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Carlos Gonzales. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Strike taken up in the zone. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Settling in now, Tim Tebow. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Now at the plate, Williams Astudillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home. Slow little roller to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Austin Nola comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin Nola.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Slow roller left side. Rendon bare hands it in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Striding into the box, Dylan Moore. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, still no score. Riding in once again, Delino DeShields, a base hit in his first trip.
The second baseman.
Here it comes.
Shields.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
DeShields breaks from the bag. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Just foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in once again, Cory Dickerson, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And digging in next would be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1 the count now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here it is. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 148 for his career as they move on top 4-0.
Time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 4-0 ball game. So stepping in, Tim Lopes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike 2 up in the zone.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Now in the box, Dee Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So here's Malik Smith as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Popped him up. Grandal in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Colorado Springs is out in front here, 4-0. Matt McGill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Now at the plate, Tim Tebow. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
So digging in now, Williams Astudillo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. McGill features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there to put it away is Gonzales, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 00. Second baseman, Delino.
So coming to the plate, Delino DeShields. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Runners on first with 1 down. In there. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Tommy Edman, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kiermaier brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away. Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air to right field. Dickerson's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Gonzales.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzales. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
1-1.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brendan Brennan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
65, Brandon Brennan.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. At the plate, Cory Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground toward short. Crawford gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. At the plate, Austin Nola. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Tebow is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Stepping up now, Dylan Moore. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tebow is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Austin Adams will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Tim Tebow. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Williams Astudillo is on deck. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Williams Astudillo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Digging in, Tim Lopes. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Tim Lopes.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Ro, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Dee Gordon.
Here's Dee Gordon now. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
0-1 the count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Smith is on his way home. He'll score easily. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's a 5-1 ball game.
Well, he walked the last guy, then we were wondering about him getting tired, and now he serves up a real hittable pitch on that one. I don't think he's able to put the ball where he wants right now because he's running out of gas.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Andrew Chafin gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. In now, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Last chance for the Mariners. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Shot towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Sky Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Bauer with his 4th win this season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.